Okay, I just had another little thing, a point to make about that same unit, which is often a problem for students. And it references what comes after it. So we have this high 2 and this low 1 and then this open E, and we're going to 3. Now, what follows it is this. A regular 1 and a low 2. Exactly what we didn't play right before it. So remember that you have muscle memory. Even one note that you play with any fingering, it will be remembered as muscle memory. Okay, so you've got to make sure you always play the right note for that reason. But also, as a violinist, your challenge is to be flexible enough to know that it doesn't always carry over. So if you played high 2 over here on E, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to play high 2 on A as well in the very next measure. So knowing your key is really important and what's coming up. So put this, or this one actually, let's move to this one. It's important to put that high 2, low 2 segment with the one that follows it, because it has a low 2 and a regular 1. And on the unit that you just practiced, it had a high 2 and a low 1. Exactly the opposite. So it's very often played out of tune for that reason. So for clarifying the second fingers, that's another good practice, is to just hold and sustain the changing finger. If you have a real problem with remembering that you just played high 2, but now you got to play low 2, play to the problem note and sustain it. Give it another bow, because this is telling your brain, pay attention. This is the note I want to play here. And your like data entry, you're entering data into your brain computer. Okay? But unfortunately, it's not like the computer you're on right now or your smartphone. Your brain isn't like that. You need to do lots of entries before it will really be reliable. So, sustain notes that you have a problem with. All right, we'll continue in the next video.